ton of noise for the very funny Erin Carr.
What if I was like, fuck that, I'm not standing there. I'll just like go over there. Take that. Hi guys, I'm Erin. Hi everybody. You guys, I saw a cool preacher the other day. Have you guys ever encountered a cool preacher? Like the kind that skateboards in, raps a sermon, shreds on the guitar, like that kind of guy? Like he likes God, but he loves Creed. Like that kind of preacher, you know? Like when he's preaching, like under his robes, there's an Ed Hardy shirt just popping out with the flames, you know? And he was telling me how cool he was for God. But I was having trouble paying attention because next to him was a girl who had to be 15 tops. I figured it was his daughter, because this guy was a cool preacher in like his 40s, so you know. And she was wearing a shirt that I thought at first just said porn. And I was like, damn, that is a cool preacher, right? Then I realized it said porn, and then her boobs, kills love. Porn kills love. And I thought, that girl is not old enough to make an informed decision about either of those things, all right? I was married for 6 years. Porn saved love more than once, more than 1 year. And then I thought, you know what, Erin, you're being judgmental. She's 15, she's religious, she could be married, you know? You don't know. Maybe her husband died in a terrible porn-related incident, right? Maybe it killed her love, like some kind of virus got him, and she is wearing that shirt to testify, right? But then I thought, no, that preacher knows what he's doing. He's making her wear that shirt, right? Because I don't think porn kills love, but I know that shirt kills boners, all right? So I was married. I'm not now, I'm divorced. I was gonna I'm back out on the market, fellas. And I was gonna try to not do Tinder. I felt like I was gonna do things. I just felt like I wanted to do things more the old-fashioned way, you know, just get drunk and ruin friendships, you know, like a lady does it, you know. Then I ran out of friendships, so I've been Tindering. I've been dating. There's a couple of differences. There's a couple of differences from I was in this relationship for 8 years. A couple of differences. One, dick pics, right? We didn't have the technology for dick pics when, 8 years ago, we didn't have the technology. You would have to go to CVS, print out a picture of your dick, drive over to her house, you know, knock on her door, give it to her, wait in the car, and see what she thought, you know? Frankly, a lot of girls are really anti-dick pic. I don't mind a dick pic. I don't mind a dick pic. If you send me a dick pic, I'm gonna look at it. Why? Professional curiosity, I guess, maybe? What profession? Vagina hammer, right? I run a small-ish business where I am president and CEO, and I am also in charge of HR, all right? And we are hiring, all right? Accepting applications and attachments. So I don't mind. I mean, if you're talking to a guy, not if it's just your grocer or something. My problem is I don't know what to send back to a dick pic. Because it's always here's my dick, what am I gonna get? And I'm like, it's not comparable, you know? I mean, dick pictography is simple, right? It's just point, dick, and shoot. You know what I mean? It's just bam. I couldn't just send a close-up of this area. You know what I mean? This would be like the Sarlacc pit from Star Wars or something if I did that. So I'm that's just a medical diagram. That's gross. So what do I send back? Okay, so top half, I don't know. And me all the way naked? I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not sexy, because obviously. But my sex appeal has a lot to do with me, moving and talking and wearing clothes, you know, the Loch Ness Monster is interesting because it's blurry, all right? If you saw that thing in the brightness of day, it would just be a couple of medium-sized rocks, right? Not interesting. And so I find myself doing all these poses and positions and angles and lighting effects and costumes, and then I just give up, and I just it's me in my bra, or maybe a shirt pulled down just a little, I got boobs, they're in there somewhere, don't worry. So I don't know. I did get the other day I got a guy who said, we were talking on Tinder and he said, I have a toolkit. And I was like, Mama's getting a dick pic, right? So I was ready. But he sent me a picture that was a picture of his bed, and on his bed sheets, which he had bed sheets, so that was a big plus, it was just whips and chains and like carabiners, which I think was for mountain climbing, but just all of these just like S&M things. And I was like, oh, that's a little much for me. And he's like, hey, don't worry. It's like a restaurant. You can order off the menu. And I was like, what if the whole restaurant's too spicy? Right? And he was like, no, it's okay. There's a vegan, gluten-free menu. And I was like, that is gross, right? I would much rather be tied up than eat anything gluten-free, all right? Like, how gross would gluten-free type sex be? Think about how dry it would be, okay? If you had a gluten-free cookie, all right? So that's one thing. We only talked for a few more weeks. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Also, beards are a big thing now, which just like, that wasn't a thing. Like, and I'm not talking like a little facial hair. I'm talking like beards. You know what I mean? Just like, blah, 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 like beards, you know? Like beards that like built the railroads, like those kind of beards. And every time I tell that joke, some comedian comes up to me, he goes, you know, the Chinese built the railroads. I know, but there were beards there too. I've seen Hell on Wheels, all right? So like beards that like lived in mountain isolation, like brewing moonshine and speaking their own language like now, like those kind of like beards, you know? Like beards that like fought a bear and killed a bear and skinned a bear, made a bear beard cover for its beard, and then won an Oscar for The Revenant, like those kind of beards. And I find myself like, you know how you say like, ooh, I was undressing her with my eyes. I'm like, shaving that guy with my eyes, you know, like, yeah, but there's a chin under there somewhere. So I'm gonna tell you one more thing and then get out of here. This is new. I'm Irish, and I think the idea of the Irish blessing is really cute, but I don't feel like they're, you know, really appropriate anymore, so I made up a new Irish blessing, and it goes like this. May you live long enough for the clothes you wore in high school to come back in style, and may all the dick pics you get be solicited. Thanks, guys. I'm Erin. Have a good night.